Hello grade 4, welcome to my channel. My name is Ms Menna and this video will be about human digestive system. Are you ready? Let's explain it. Of course you know that the body of any living organism consists of systems. For example, what is this system here? The main organ is heart, and I can see heart and blood vessels and blood. So what is this system? Right, circulatory system. So the organ will be heart. So the heart will be the organ for circulatory system. This organ, which is heart, consists of tissues. Look at the tissue. And the tissues consists of cell. Excellent. So systems consists of organ consists of tissues, and tissues consists of similar cell. Look here, what is this system? I can see lungs. So what is this system? It will be respiratory system. Great. So the organ is lung here. And the lung, which is the organ, consists of tissues. Here is the tissue. And it consists of cell. Here, what is this system? I can guess this is a stomach. So the system will be digestive system. The organ consists of tissues. And the tissues consists of cell. So organ and organ and organ make system. System make the body. Systems make the body. So what is the smallest building unit here? Guess, what is the smallest building unit here? The smallest is the organ or tissue or cell? Great. Cell is the smallest building unit of living organism's body because it is the smallest part of each living organism. Great. What are the structures of the living organism's body? As you know, that the body consists of many systems. Digestive system and the main organ, stomach. What is the function? Guess. What is the function for digestive system? It digests and absorbs food. Great. Number 2, respiratory system. We also have to breathe. So what is the system that is responsible for respiration or carries the process of breathing? The respiratory system. The main organ are lungs. Excellent. And here I can see the heart. So the heart is the main organ of circulatory system. What is the function for it? It distributes the digested food and oxygen all over the body. Distributes, which means transfer. All the digested food, which is the nutrients, and oxygen all over the body. Number 4, the urinary system. Here, the 2 kidneys. So this system helps the body to get rid of harmful substances, which is the waste. We don't need the waste inside our body, right? So we should get it out of our body. Okay. And number 5, nervous system. The brain is the main organ for nervous system. It's let us have the ability to feel, hear, see, smell, and taste. So all the 5 senses. Taste, smell, see, hear, and feel. Okay. And the reproductive system, it gives birth for new individual who looks like us. So the parents have offspring. The parents have babies. So this is considered as a new individual. Okay. So I want you to answer, what is this system? Guess. Digestive or respiratory or circulatory? Excellent. It's digestive system. I can see here the stomach and mouth esophagus, all of these organs. Okay, here, guess what is this system? Here the 2 kidneys, so it will be urinary system. Excellent. Look here, what is this system? I can see the heart, so it will be circulatory system. Great. What is this system? I can see the lungs, so it will be respiratory system. Great. So from all the previous slides, I can summarize the main points. The cell is the smallest building unit of the living organism, and all living organisms are similar in many characteristics like motion, respiration, nutrition, sensation, excretion, and reproduction. All of us doing the same things. And the body of living organism is made up of a group of systems that are working together in a full harmony to keep a human alive. Okay, let's see the digestive system. Digestive system responsible for 2 processes, digestion process and absorption process. Let's see what is the meaning of digestion. Digestion, it is the process of breaking down food. We eat a sandwich or burger. This sandwich contains many of pieces like meat, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, all of these considered as complex form. So by digestion process, it will convert from a complex form into simple substances that your body can get benefit. So what is digestion? It's a process of breaking down the food or changing the food from complex form into simple substance that get your body get benefit from this food. Okay, let's see here. The digestive system consists of 2 main parts, which are digestive canal and digestive canal supplementers. Digestive canal consists of 6 organs. It starts with mouth, here, mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. And digestive canal supplementers consists of 3 main organs, salivary glands, and liver, and pancreas. So, what is this? Mouth, great. And this? Pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and this is rectum and anus. So, digestive canal starts with mouth and ends at anus. The length for digestive canal, 9 or 10 meters. Okay, let's see here, digestive canal supplementers. What is this? Guess. Salivary glands. Excellent. And this? Liver. Pancreas. Perfect. As you see here, the digestive system is made up of many of the organs. 6 organs in digestive canal and 3 organs in digestive canal supplementers. Is made up of group of organs connecting to each other in the shape of a long pipe. The length for it, 9 or 10 meters. Starts with mouth and it ends at the anus. Here is the anus. It starts with mouth. Let's see how many teeth in adults. In adults, we have 32 teeth and 16 in each jaw. So 32 teeth in the mouth, 16 in each jaw. Each jaw has 4 incisors, as you see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is 4 incisors, and 2 canines, 1, 2, and 10 molars. 10 molars, this is the molars. Okay, this molar. Okay. The mouth is a cavity in which teeth and tongue are exist, and also the salivary glands open. What is the function for tongue? It mixes the food with saliva. The saliva helps you to swallow the food. When you eat the food, here's liquid inside your mouth. This liquid called saliva. The saliva helps you to swallow the food. And also the tongue moves the food inside the mouth and mix it with saliva. And also it's responsible for tasting. So we can taste the food because tongue. So 3 functions for tongue. Mix the food with saliva that help you to swallow the food, and it mixes the food inside the mouth, and it moves the food also inside the mouth, and it's responsible for tasting food. How many salivary glands we have? Here we have 2 pair and 1 pair here, so we have 3 pairs of salivary glands. The salivary glands secrete saliva. What is the saliva? It's enzyme. It's considered as a digestive substance which convert the starch into sugar. So it convert from starch, it's a complex or simple? Complex substance. Convert it into a simple form which is sugar. Okay, what is the function for teeth? Cut and tear and food. And the tongue tastes food, moves food, and mixes the food with saliva. And the salivary glands secrete saliva that help you to swallow the food. Let's see the pharynx. The pharynx is an important part of the digestive canal because its common cavity leads to the esophagus and the trachea. Of course, you know the trachea. Here we have the pharynx, here is the esophagus, and this pipe leads to the lungs, so this is called the trachea. Okay, so a question will be, organ of the digestive system connect 2 systems together, digestive system and respiratory system. What is this organ? It will be pharynx. Okay, did you get it? Because it leads to esophagus and trachea, both of them. What is the function for esophagus? Here the esophagus, it's a long tube, it's a muscular tube which pushes the food down into the stomach. Perfect. Then it goes to the stomach. What is the stomach? Here, as you see, the stomach, it's a muscular sac, works on mixing food. So the food changes into semi-liquid substance. The stomach is responsible for it secrete gastric juice that digests the protein. It converts the protein into semi-liquid substance. So when I ask you, the stomach secrete gastric juice. The stomach secrete gastric juice. And the gastric juice make an incomplete digestion, which means partially digestion of protein, and convert the protein, which is a complex form, into a simple form, which is semi-liquid substance. Okay? And then the food will go to the small intestine. The small intestine, it has 2 main parts, duodenum and ileum. The duodenum is the first part of a small intestine, as you see here. It's the first part. And the ileum is the second part of small intestine. The absorption process happens in this part, the small intestine. Okay, specifically in ileum. How length of a small intestine? The length about 7 meters, but it coils inside the abdominal cavity. As you see, its length 7 meters. Oh my god, so long, but it coils inside the abdominal cavity. In the duodenum, the liver secretes something called bile juice. Bile juice secreted from liver. What is the function for it? The bile juice works on fats, and also the pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. Let's see the function for liver. The liver secretes bile juice, and the bile juice works on fats. The fats, what do you think? Complex form or simple form? Great, it's complex form. So your body can't get benefit from this fat. It should converts into simple form, which is fatty emulsion. So the bile juice works on fats and converts into fatty emulsion, which is a small particles than the fats. Okay, and here the pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. It also helps in digestion. And here the second part of small intestine, which is ileum. It is the second part. The intestinal juice is poured in it and it completes digestion of different types of food, and also the absorption process of digested food occurs in this part. So when I ask you, the absorption process takes place in the ileum. The absorption process happens in the ileum. Okay, so what is the meaning of absorption process? What is this? A transferring of digested food from small intestine to the blood. So the blood will carry all the nutrients, all the important substances that you eat it from the food. Why this process happens in the small intestine? Why? Because it has a small nipples called villi that it can absorb it, and the blood can carry the nutrients from it. So when I ask you, absorption process happens in the ileum. So let's summarize all the juices here. Salivary gland secrete saliva. What is the function for it? Convert the starch, which is a complex form, into sugar, simple form. And stomach secrete gastric juice. Digests protein, partially or completely. Partially, which means incompletely. Okay, and the protein converts into the semi-liquid substance. Okay, what about liver? It secretes bile juice, converts fats into fatty emulsion, and pancreas also secrete pancreatic juice, and it also help in digestion. So then the food goes to the large intestine. It's a tube that starts from at the end of the small intestine and it ends with anus here. So here is the anus. What about the large intestine? What about the function for this part? It stores food remains. Food remains, which means undigested food. Food that your body can digest it. And then ejected them outside the body through anus. It will get it out as a stool. Then the rectum, it absorbs all water from food remains. So the food remains will become a solid substance. And then anus, it will eject the food remains out of our body. Do you know that the humans eat between 1 or 3 kilograms of food a day? So this process happens every day. everyday digestive system digests and absorbs food. How it's fascinating, really, it's so incredible, this system. How to keep this system healthy? We should keep it healthy. How? We should chew the food very well. So when you chew the food very well, you will cut the food into small pieces that your body can digest it easily. Number 2, don't eat much food that contains large amount of fats. As you know, that fats, it's a difficult substance. So don't eat fast meals. And also you can avoid having food that contains flavor additives. Anything has expired dates, it has flavor additives. Number 4, don't buy food from street seller to avoid the infectious disease. We are in coronavirus. We shouldn't buy any food from street seller. It's so dangerous. Number 5, we can practice sports regularly. We can doing the sports every day. It's so important for digestive system and at all for your body. I hope you enjoyed exploring the digestive system with me today. Goodbye till next time.